Okay, this is the final reading on this November 2nd special. Now, so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 6, part 6. Part 6, and the final part, I think, of the November 2nd election. Thus far, we had Trump getting elected, and then we have a no Trump, an end of Trump designation here by the death card. On the other hand, the public will rejoice, and there will be no stalemate in the world. And so I see stalemate, and then I see, well, the people really want to get on with it, get on with it. And the people are very anxious to be moving along quickly. So we had an 8 here where people were, the people were adventurous, to go out and find the Holy Grail. In other words, they're spiritual, and there's a lot of it. This is very good. This is people want something. There's no malaise here, and they want it fast. Okay, new card. 8. That means fast. They want it fast, and although that 8 was going sideways. Let's see. No, okay. No, that was right. Okay, the 2 8s. This was our past, where the public was. Then we had the Masons kind of controlling things, kind of setting, the agenda, how that's going to go. And let me tell you something about the Masons right now. And this is not the Masons all the time, because I don't know. I never joined the Masons. I was never in the Knights Templar. I was never part of the Bilderbergers, close to any center of power I ever was, the Democratic Committee in Canton, Ohio, which did nothing. So, but yet, here they are, the Masons. This is the 7 illusions. That's the thing. They don't really have it together. They're dreaming. Masons are going to run this crusade, but they're dreaming. They really don't have a foot in reality, I'm afraid. So is that the Republicans, on their nights, looking for new windmills to conquer? Or is it the Democrats who, they tend to be idealists. The Republicans will say they don't have much practicality in them. I'd say they probably have less practicality, more idealism. But which one is the dreamers? I don't know. Okay, victory. Victory comes to somebody. Victory does not come to the faint of heart. It tells us nothing, right? There it is, though. Somebody's going to win. Well, that solves that problem. Okay, the Tower. Trying to juggle 2 things. And the Tower is going to tear down the... I saw a newspaper article on Google. It says, this is the last chance for the traditional Democratic Party. They managed to knock Sanders out twice. And they said, with Hillary and now with Biden. In other words, these are the establishment Democrats that are going to do the establishment thing, right? And I say in that context, there's going to be some changes. Anybody that likes radical things happening, this is for you. Yeah? Now, we tend to, if you're a wuss like me, you like radical things happening, but not on my street. I don't want any houses burned down in my block. But out there, yeah, fine. So go figure. King of Wands, Temperance, King of Wands. Okay, who's got red hair? Well, They both have hairdressers. So, who got red hair? I don't know. Judgment. Okay, well, nothing will go. There's a judgment. The last judgment. People will come from the dead to vote. That's more of a Democrat trick, right? You know, voting the dead. They do that in Chicago and the big cities. The big cities tend to be what they call blue states, right? Blue cities. You know, so the dead, a lot of the dead will vote this election. Yeah, well, okay. So the Democrats are going to get big numbers. Final. I'm not convinced there's any outcome so far. Okay, final outcome. Future status, the Fool. We're going off the precipice. We don't know. We don't know where we're going. Actually, that's very refreshing. I mean, because you see, if the powers that be, the Bilderbergers, the Masons, whoever it is, you know, the cartels, you know, if they have their way, they haven't a clue. As you know, they're like totally out the ass. They don't know what they're doing. So the fact that something new and unknown is going to happen, it's not good for them, but it might be good for civilization, for humanity. Something new. A visit with old friends. A visit with old friends. Old Homes Week. Taking the chariot back to Europe. Europe is going to play a more prominent part in the outcome of this election and for America. Death and the Hanged Man. Okay, they say when there's death and the hanged man together, which very, 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 very seldom occurs, because you have to have 70 cards squared, one chance in 4,900 of these two coming together, or divide that in half. It's one chance at 2,500. Very rare to have an actual death. But when death in the hanged man, it says we will have an actual death. Well, you heard it here first. So who inherits? The King of Swords. The world, the King of Swords. And see, if that was the Queen of Swords, I would have said Kamala Harris. It's the King of Swords. These are all men. Where's the women? Where are the women? Okay, I'm stuck. I don't know. We'll try 3 more cards. If a girl comes up, it's about time. Then we're gonna throw the election to Biden, and Kamala Harris will be your ultimate president. It's also the party of Pelosi, right? If we'll see, 3 cards. Okay, the Lovers. There's a choice. There's a man and a woman. By the rules, that's nothing. Page of Pentacles, there's a young person. Okay, so this is the card that counts here. Knight of Wands. An idealistic young man running around. You see anybody running for president that's a young man or an idealistic young man? I don't. Okay, we're going to know 3 more. After that, I quit. No, we'll have no outcome. 1, the Empress. Okay, that's definitely a woman. Will be, with the death of the Emperor, there will be an Empress. I think what that tells me is Biden will win and die, and Kamala Harris will be president. And here's the funeral. And there are lots of sad words. And a new child being born. A new start. All right, that's my answer. Biden will win. Biden will die. Kamala Harris will be empress. You heard it here first. Bill Kennick on the tarot cards. November the 2nd of the year 2020. Tomorrow, go vote tomorrow. You know, go pretend your vote counts tomorrow. Thank you.